Hydro supersonic hyperspeed like codes activate inside of me. So start sovereignty.
Yo, stop going in circles. Golden ring, golden eye. I'm here building something more than just to survive. My destiny legacy went to soldier, gave the all, know the cost. Never gonna give up, never stop me. You don't got what I got, my will get to the gods. Determining my mind, syncing with my art. Activate my soul, start shine, elevate you to outside the mind. Ascend the cloud up 999. Baby, we've been here before. Do you remember Omega body? He received a call, big step, giant feet, 5 fuck. Here I come back to war, cry on the drums. Oh, you done it now, fuck. This ain't no spiritual nothing, I don't care anymore. Let the whole cosmic hear. I'm over it, pain to feel, sin to live. Don't tell me who I am, gonna keep it real. Something different, had to heal. Self-love, now Merlin, make it appear. Against the lot, north, no jumpers, we still here. Raised to current, sky grid, golden chariot, body.
Woo, let's go! This is a new song I did 2 days ago called Soul Star Sovereignty.
Let's go from below, my deliverer. What's the fear? Been through subterranean, new earth just to get here. Master, 9 realm, you're not on my plane. Stay in your lane, celestial, slow walk, high walk of fame.
Welcome, Mama Rose.
The Matrix created the game.
I miss you guys. Welcome. Let me know.
You know me. One of a kind, solar drip so fine. Damn, baby. Whole universal line, electric, magnetic down the spine. Taking time.
Hydro supersonic hyperspeed like codes activate inside of me. So start sovereignty.
Let's go. Waking the dragon, rise out the tomb. Solar man inside the emeralds, the gold nova boom. Transverse the 7 seas, wake up. How you even listening? Cognitive dissonance is a bitch. X granted, golden keys, ace cups, pour abundance over me. Cosmic heart, oceanic, Poseidon, Aries, transparency, ascend beyond 33, 44, 55 sounds, echo, eco.
Jubilee. Oh, they did me dirty, family.
From the heavens, Earth's magnetic fields list only if you let it. You ain't separate.
Hold on, they ain't gonna do me like that, family. No, I'll start this whole song over. No. You know what? Don't do that.
Poseidon, Aries, transparency, ascend beyond 33, 44.
Yep, we're doing the whole song. We're running it back, family. Shout out to the moon and Leo. Welcome, Dreamwalker. It is Dreamwalker's birthday, guys. Tell her happy birthday and let her know she is loved. She is appreciated. Yes. Not even because it's your birthday, just because it is.
Yo, stop going in circles. Golden ring, golden eye. I'm here building something more than just to survive. My destiny legacy went to soldier, gave the all, know the cost. Never gonna give up, never stop me. You don't got what I got, my will get to the gods. Determining my mind, syncing with my art. Activate my soul, start shine, elevate you to outside the mind. Ascend the cloud up 999. Baby, we've been here before. Do you remember Omega body? He received a call, big step, giant feet, 5 fuck. Here I come back to war, cry on the drums. Oh, you done it now, fuck. This ain't no spiritual nothing, I don't care anymore. Let the whole cosmic hear. I'm over it, pain to feel, sin to live. Don't tell me who I am, gonna keep it real. Something different, had to heal. Self-love, now Merlin, make it appear. Against the lot, north, no jumpers, we still here. Raised to current, sky grid, golden chariot, body here. Rocketeer, source intelligence, new earth, arc engineer. Rise up, let's go from below, my deliverer. What's the fear? Been through subterranean, new earth just to get here. Master, 9 realm, you're not on my plane. Stay in your lane, celestial, slow walk, high walk of fame. Broke the matrix and created the game. Shake Shakira, shake the frame, shift the hips. Unique, one of a kind, solar drip so fine. Damn, baby, whole universal line, electric, magnetic down the spine. Taking time.
Hydro supersonic hyperspeed like codes activate inside of me. So start sovereignty.
Let's go, waking the dragon, rise out the tomb. Solar man inside the emeralds, the gold nova boom. Transverse the 7 seas, wake up. How you even listening? Cognitive dissonance is a bitch. X granted, golden keys, ace cups, pour abundance over me. Cosmic heart, oceanic, Poseidon, Aries, transparency, ascend beyond 33, 44, 55 sounds, echo, eco, jubilee. Dance, hit the grids, fire from the heavens. Earth's magnetic fields list only if you let it. You ain't separate portals, don't regret it. Lift the golden trumpet, Stargate 11, big step in here. Master, 9 realm, you're not on my plane. Stay in your lane, celestial, slow walk, high walk of fame. Broke the matrix and created the game. Shake Shakira, shake the frame, shift the hips. Unique, one of a kind, solar drip so fine. Damn, baby, whole universal line, electric, magnetic down the spine. Taking time.
Hydro supersonic hyperspeed like codes activate inside
5 planets in Aquarius. This is very Aquarian. Welcome, welcome. Soul Star sovereignty, that's what we about, though. The Soul Star, the Oversoul, not so personal, but something greater. I'm trying to play another song. I see what you did there. Good try. Listen, I'm excited for tonight. And I say that every time because I really am. Because I'm here with you guys. I'm learning with you. Okay? We're expanding together. Far beyond words. You know, your presence, your attention. All currency, baby. Baby. Welcome, welcome to this TikTok live. We vibing. How's shizzle? Leo, full moon, planetary collective briefing. This is a Heartfire rising. To the node holders, call. This is the call. Hello, full moon alignment. Welcome, welcome. Signal alignment, sovereign stewardship, and planetary coherence. Embodied power, the collective pulse, lunar activations. Yep. Your heart, your node, your frequency. And we'll do a couple shots of water. Okay? We'll do some affirmations, decrees, and a couple shots of water. Yeah, because you're that powerful. Okay? So this is a live transmission. I'm going to welcome you for the StarCommanders, the planetary nodes, cosmic network operators. That's non-local. Planetary collective stewards of the new earth. I want to welcome you, StarCommanders. Node holders, cosmic operators. You know what these words literally mean. There's no mystery. The mysticism is gone. Okay? Come on now. You went on your journey, on your quest. That's why your heart fire is rising, your heart getting hands, and you're standing guardian, stewards of the heart space, mama. Gaia. Okay? Higher gas, noble people. Yeah, they talk of you. They talk of us. Okay? Heart fire. You endure because your heart. Do you hear me? A lot of us, before we even got all these things they try to hide from us, we have always had our heart. Heart was always there. No matter how much they want to indoctrinate your mind, imprint your consciousness, your heart is pure. Your heart is something different. You don't want to be locked out. Locked out of heaven, cause you can't receive it for too long. Now you're a bitter bitch. You live under yourself. You go in circles. The higher heart is a minimum for this new network. Do you hear me? Nervous system, network, nerves. Yes. Neural. I don't know, whatever cute word you could say. 11 represents that. So we're moving forward. Because tonight I don't want to be around spectators. I don't want to be around bystanders. I want to be around my celestial fucking kin. And we are here standing here quietly at an interface of a very deep personal evolution and, ready? Planetary intelligence. Oh, you look at your phone, there's gonna be a storm. Oh, yeah? Did they come to you and tell you about it? You are connected to the terrain. Literally, you are the original computer that trumps that computer. You understand that? Like, it goes from a conductor to something like a superconductor. Big stepper. Okay? That's intelligent. You know, you got non-intelligent people, non-intelligent life trying to regulate you when they can't even, they don't have the intelligence to put themselves in other people's shoes, to devote, to be better, do better, and to listen to their heart call. Because your heart call is non-local. Your heart call is electric, magnetic, soul signal to your nucleus. And a lot of you got that heart pull, that heart call. Went through a whole damn Terra Nova. Whole new ecosystem now. I don't listen to saying nothing. I don't listen to music. I'm a whole, literally a different being, transformed. Okay? A lot of you do too. Okay? Had to get back to your soul, your cymatic, your own rhythm, your own breath, your own thoughts, emotional body, everything, bro. You had to put all this shit, fragments and shit together. And because you came home, you came center, you came to the heart. You came to zero. Okay? You have showed up when it mattered. The ones that were holding nodal integrity where the world shifts between its own weight. You have shown up when it mattered. You have kept your signal clear when the collective was loud and chaotic. You have held your heart open even when it felt dangerous. This moment in this full moon in Leo isn't just another lunar cycle. It's a mirror. It is reflecting not only where you have been hiding, yeah, we see you, but also the light that you've been quietly cultivating, the work that you have done, the clarity that you have maintained. It wasn't a quick, but you had stability, you had sustainability. You had the capacity to hold space for others. This is intelligence we're talking about. The goal is not to be numb and dumb and docile. You understand? Do you understand? This is higher intelligence. Maintaining the love you sent into a planetary lattice. It matters. It has built the foundation. There's that word. Foundation, yeah. Powerful. Some of us had to reroot, birth the whole solar development, embryo, and everything. I wish it was crazy, dude. It's crazy. But I'm there with you guys. Let's go. So foundation that others are now beginning to feel, even if they don't yet understand it. So take a breath. Confirmation from Magical Note, the train. That's the North Node Express, by the way. We time traveling tonight. Yep. 10 in the room. That's completion. That's that golden egg. That's that golden egg. And I'm not calming down. I'm actually in my RV with no heat. So I keep moving, keep circulating the energy. Go. Watch it rise. You're that powerful, and it's not even cool, bro. Being less than your radiant self is a form of betrayal. Coming out of the cave, the inner earths, subterrane of an old world, rising. They thought you were fucking buried, sir. Now they gotta raise the whole weight class. Nigga, you just created a whole new class. Whole new fucking... Listen. This is gonna be fun tonight. This transmission is not about teaching you something you don't already fucking know. Okay? It's about aligning you with what you already are. A Star Commander. You are a node holder. Center Santa, station, steward of coherence. A beacon of authentic signal in a world that is learning to fucking listen. Can you imagine? Learning to listen. So breathe in, receive this recognition. Feel the frequency of your own light. As if I give a damn. Because you're not alone. Okay? You are part of a network. You're on a new network. New net worth. Whole new level. Whole new level. Upgrades. Upgrades. You can grab these words and say, yes, baby, or you can be repulsed by it. But either way, networks. Network is, let me kick you in your foot, and by the time it gets to your head, it's a whole 10,000 years because the signal got so distorted and it can't read. You had to regulate it. Yeah, you're that connected to the terrain. Welcome, Maji. You're a part of a network. You're part of a lattice. Go study what these words mean. Oh, we upgraded. I just looked at that line and something in me just said, you know what? Bare minimum is your radiance. Long gone are those days. You hear me? A cosmic body that is awake and online. You are the node. Your frequency stabilizes the grid. You are seen and you are needed. This is a Leo full moon planetary collective briefing. This, my family, is the Heartfire rising. Oh, it ain't gonna be the same after tonight, I fucking promise you. Oh no, it's gonna be whatever, but we got heart, you understand? Heart is non-local. You can't quantify that shit. You kept getting up. How you put that in how you make a problem with someone who just can't stay down? How do you quantify that? It's like Wolverine or Deadpool vibes. Like, bro, he can't be taken out. What do you do then? And then he decides to grow up. He decides to, I don't even care for this constant war. I'm changing the cycle. Fuck this shit. What? No, I've done this before. Shut up. Had to develop yourself. You are a node holder, and this is the call. For the Leo full moon alignment, get in alignment, baby. Get your water. Signal alignment, StarCommanders, repeat, sovereign stewardships, stepping into a planetary coherence. You know what the fuck that means? That means another harmonics. You're capable. I didn't say you were, ooh, look at you move, look at your voice. I didn't say none of that personified shit. I said you are capable to be able to zoom the fuck out of your life and let go of the atoms, let go of the story and sit with yourself and breathe through it and have a higher intelligence. And you're able to calibrate to that. You understand? So it means a lot. That's a planetary coherence. You're looking at oneness. You understand? This is an embodied power in a collective pulse, a lunar activation. Your heart, your node, and your frequency. Bang, big bang, okay? The mirror of your heart, Leo full moon, StarCommanders, node holders, feel that. Oh, we in there, feel that. A lot of us, you know, the subtle hum, pressure in your ribs, pulse in your chest, that's truth knocking. Not fear, not worry, but truth. The full moon in Leo isn't asking for an applause or validation. It's reflecting. It reflects every place that you have dimmed your light and every identity that you have performed to feel safe, included, or accepted. And it's illuminating it tonight. We in there. This has to do with heart coherence. Big secret. Okay? The lion ain't just out here being savage. He has a kingdom. You understand? He has an order. It's all being eliminated tonight. Ask yourself, who are you when no one is watching? Who have you been pretending to be for comfort or approval? Those versions were survival tools, useful once, not your soul anymore. Leo doesn't shame. They try to imprint this. Your heart is pure. Indoctrinate and imprint and leave an impression on your subconscious. You're not that in your identity. You came home to the solar logos, to yourself, your center, Santa. Your inner sense guided you. And you tapped in. You have a whole square. You're on your square. You're on your throne. Leo's here to illuminate, and we're here to liberate. And it doesn't even have to be through words. You ever been around someone, you could breathe deeper, like, oof. You ever been around someone who's like, yeah, I can express a different part of me, like a real, like you get really connected. Maybe it could even be less words, but there's like, it's a higher fucking thing. Well, your heart fire is rising, and that's going to be a minimum. People going to have to level the fuck up, okay? Because people want to say heart is weak. No, bitch. Heart is brave. Heart is courage. Heart is non-local intelligence information. You can't stop a locomotive that is moving by heart. You can't quantify that. A lot of you endured because you have a heart. A deep divine will and a superpower of strength, courage. Courage is a part of an equation that is non-local. It's not in the game. Something that's not in the game is telling him to keep going. What is it? Neo, what is it? It's your heart. That heart fire is rising. This is your Leo moon alignment. And it's here to liberate, believe it or not. You know how people, they go towards the fear. They look at it as food. They think they're playing. Some of you are guardians like that. Leo moon, ready? Is its own sign. It's fully expressive. Courage, heart fire, self-authority, creative, radiant, confident. This is all being amplified. Full moon is the culmination, the activation. It is the reflection point. It's illuminating what has been hidden, okay? So I want to say it again. Heart fire is nothing soft, nothing to be played with. You mess with some of these Lyrans, some of these divine feminines, you mess with their heart, you mess with their things they love. Heart fire is non-local intelligence. I try to tell you, heart is something that can't be quantified. And the minute you start thinking you can, that's the beginning of your fall into ignorance. Okay? A lot of you endured because of your heart. You understand? You can't quantify someone who doesn't stay the fuck down. Why, dude? It's like Deadpool vibes. How do you quantify that? You can't. So when I say heart fire rising, it's a higher coherence of the heart. And it's something fierce, bro. Because now people got to level up. They can level up because now you're gonna do more doing less. But they're going to feel it where it matters. It's going to rumble the cage, the inner world. They're going to feel that because that's innate power. It's real power, sovereignty. It's I have a right to be me. I have a right to show up in my fullness and my sovereignty. Not just people, places, and things. I'm talking about the universe. Why? Why it matters for StarCommanders? Why it matters for you, you node holder? Your signal is functional in the planetary grid. You've been picked up. Hidden truth equals distortion. Hidden light equals distortion. That's why a lot of things had to illuminate very quick for you to be here vibrationally. It had to be illuminated. You want to talk about real love? That's real love. But that doesn't mean it came out like, ooh. Heart, like I said, is beyond words. We bring it into words. We bring it into worlds. We bring it into form. We articulate it into realms. There's nothing weak or soft about a royal heart. I'm trying to fucking tell you straight the fuck up the best I can in this fucking cold ass RV that I'm about to heat up with my spirit. No more. That's what the universe wanted to feel from you. A deep desire, self-love, that's going to be reflected back. That's not feelings or church. That's fucking principle. It's called universal truth. Confirmation from the North Node Express behind me. Your heart is always transmitting. I'm here to tell you, stop hiding your light, that it is necessary. We are still in this winter solstice, and they are trying their damnedest, right? Dormant the networks. Your network, it's like me kicking your foot, and by the time you actually realize what's going on, it took so long from the diluted signal to get to you. Nervous system is the relay center. Without a good nervous system, without being regulated, you're going to have issues. Stop hiding your light. This is your heart in action. Embodiment under pressure. The tension that in your spine. The flutter in your diaphragm. That's activation, not accident. Your body is the first interface with truth. Leo is asking, live it, breathe it, bleed it. Don't talk about it. Not show off, just be it. Your nervous system reads itself, the field reads it, and the collective reacts. This is powerful. This is a planetary relevant mechanics. Okay? Planetary. You're connected to your own terrain. Mastering self. If you master yourself, you master your terrain. I mean this very literally. Okay? A lot of you cleared out the garden. You cleared out some snakes. You've made some room. You terried the field. It's fertile. And it's networking through. You know what networking is? Your mycelium network is communicating with each other. You're warming up the trees and the plants when you stay warmed up and amplified and erected and ready to fucking go on your desires and your passion and you're excited. Then you got this artificial synthetic stories trying to filter your mind. They're trying to weather manipulate, but we ain't gonna get there. You wanna know why? Because the heart, it can't be quantified. And every day you're breathing, oh my God, you carry unlimited probability. The flick of your wrist. And even worse, even better, I should say, you learn to articulate yourself. You've learned how to use your instrument to play and to be precise. Okay? In an effed up nervous system, bro, by the time that information gets back to you, it could be 1,000 million years. Okay? A good nervous system, it's like someone kicking your foot and you're able to, your nervous system's so quick, you lifted your leg, he missed. Bang, got him right in his head. That's how good a nervous system is. It's the mediator between heaven and earth. You understand? It's the mediator. You got to have the body and the head, because if you don't, that's the real technology. Some of us want this shit in form. We're stuck. We don't want it just in the metaphysics and the higher realms. We want to bring it into form. And that's what you tarried for. The new form. Anyways, guys, let's go. Planetary relevance on a planetary level. Leo energy paired with Aquarius stellium. Did you know we had 5 planets in Aquarius? Talk about loco vesa. Talk about crazy, right? 5 planets in Aquarius. I thought, how beautiful for me to be on that vibe, just out there with my heart. Who give a damn? Aquarius, let's go. Shout out to you. Because Aquarius is not so personified. Aquarius is a higher collective networking. It's more of a systematic. It's so future, it's cold. Okay? Air Cup said, line them up, line them up. Bang, 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 bang. 22. So this has to do with your heart in action on a planetary relevance. This is mechanics. Okay, this is mechanical. Some of you are probably having a hands-on version, first time initiation of this, so it's very effing real. But this is mechanics. Okay? And plus with Leo energy paired with Aquarius stellium equals push and pull between self-expression and collective responsibility. Okay? Leo equals embodiment, heart. We talked about this. Courage, while Aquarius equals network, innovation, and systematic thought. It's good to know that. It's good to know the number 11, considering you're only in the womb for 9 months. This will help put it in a different perspective. Aquarius is able to zoom so fucking far out. Have you ever been at a job and you've been in one corner, but after you've been there a while, you calculated and you came to see it from a well-oiled machine. You started seeing how the process. Well, that's what Aquarius represents. That kind of intelligence. Now we're doing this on a planetary level. If you're here, which you are, hello, you're upgraded. We're talking Emperor, Empress on your node. Period. And it took Heartfire to get here. Okay? So, embodiment equals, ready? Signal integrity. Embodiment, meaning being in the game and experiencing some things, an alchemical process, a neurological process, interaction. And embodiment equals a signal integrity. So you had to do things to embody that. Could have said yes, could have said no, could have whatever. Take the polls as you will. But embodiment is what you live. Okay, and the reason why we speak, the reason why it's a heart thing is because because when you have a heart and embodiment, your signal is so strong. Daddy, it's so strong. That push and pull is so strong. Words without feelings, right, equals static. Your thought without presence is just noise. Every regulated heartbeat and every upright spine, that means being erected, spiritual chiropractor, head up towards the north node, chest out. Getting alignment, following through on your regiment so you could be in your vertebrae, or you could be in your vertical, you could be on your throne. That's a literal process. These aren't just cute words, man. Okay? Embodiment is a real thing. And again, this is a very intelligent system. And a lot of you are going to have embodied clarity that stabilizes the planetary resonance. Resonance, meaning a whole planet can resonate. That means it's in one harmonic house. It's in one ecosystem. It's not fragmented, baby. It's like someone who wants to be here and not resonate. Ain't that a bitch? Don't you love yourself? Embodied clarity stabilizes planetary resonance. Stand in your body. Lead from your heart. The axis of power. What is this? So Leo and Aquarius. Ain't this crazy? Leo and Aquarius. Are these opposites? I think so. Feel it. The cosmic tug. We have 5 planets in Aquarius right now during a full moon in Leo. Okay? What does that mean? That can mean so many things. These are just signs in the heavens. This is all this is. How you read it is on you. Because you got Aquarius that's conceptualizing everything. Leo materializes ideas without embodiment. It equals noise. So let me state it again because I can even understand that. Aquarius conceptualizes, right? Leo materializes. I'm here to tell you ideas without embodiment is just noise. Your presence speaks louder than philosophy. Why, Corey? Because you got heart. All this intellect, Lucifer, you're disembodied, disingenuine, disassociated. You can't connect with another being. Meanwhile, you got someone up here with a heart. Had to learn to communicate, had to learn to devote. That the heart ain't a joke, dude. You're original being. That's not where we, ego. No, we take responsibility. We stand in our cymatic. Come on, we develop ourselves. Five planets in Aquarius is crazy. So when someone disappears under accountability or speaks big but acts small, this is field clarity. This ain't a personal attack. You understand? The tension is measurable energy. The tension is measurable energy. And people don't got big bank, but they want to be in the garden. I'm trying to tell you. Your heart ain't something to play with, because now your heart has hands. You unlocked your ancestors. You unlocked these guardians. Your heart's protected. You've been sealed. You're protected. Power come over you in a minute. You can't stop someone with a heart, bro. Once you realize what the heart really is, it's non-local, dude. Non-local. Listen, Leo's moon directly opposite Aquarius clusters axis of the individual self-expression versus the collective responsibility. What are the oppositions? Okay, energetic mirror actions versus theory, presence, and abstraction. This is deep. Why does this matter for a star commander? Because your nervous system senses authenticity versus posturing. The axis highlights who is aligned and who is the fuck not. Standing in your light literally stabilizes the network, your nervous system, the relays that relays the information, sends codes throughout the body, the planetary laws. You understand? Standing in your light stabilizes the network, hiding creates feedback, loopy loops. Your presence is louder than theory. Be the truth, not the story. Mars plus Pluto, these both are revolutionary identity and detonation. What? Revolutionary identity. I've heard of this before. Detonation. This is an Aquarius conjunction. Mars and Pluto conjuncting each other in the same space of... This is trouble. No, I'm just kidding. Listen, Mars and Pluto are conjunct in Aquarius, meaning they are working together in the same sign, in alignment, amplifying each other. What we know about Pluto, and I swear to God, you better know, because I went in, bro. Pluto is not just a planet. It is a whole process, rebirth process of Cyrus that you guys know those archetypes. Trust me, you do. Then now a lot of you had to learn Ptah, Jupiter, creator God. You had to learn to create after the rebirth. 3, these 1, 2, 3 makes your first pyramid. Moving on. Why does this matter? So we know what Pluto means. Pluto and Mars. Bro, we're talking about transformation with your fucking heart, fire, passion, drive. This ain't a joke. Okay, so Pluto is dismantling outdated structures. This is what I'm trying to tell you. It cleared the heart. The heart fire is rising. It can be people, places, and things. If you do not match the fucking plasmic primordial waters, you will be by fire, dude. Your nervous system will fry. People will bug out. Okay? That's because Pluto is dismantling outdated bullshit and structures. Okay? Generational patterns, collective shadow, and survival identities. That's Pluto in general. That's Pluto in general. So now we got Pluto and Mars. This triggers action, assertion, and energetic redirection. Plus the flavors of Aquarius. This is a collective, networked, forward-looking, innovative. This is not a personal ego energy. It is for the field. It is for the system. It is for the grid. The grid. That's all you. You are the CEO of your cymatic. Stand in that bitch. You understand? That's if you love, though. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? This is a very intelligent system. Why does this section exist? What is the relevance of Mars and Pluto? What is this purpose and power? Ooh. Purpose and power. Okay? It is creating it is creating a beautiful disaster energy for a planetary evolution. Damn. In Aquarius, transformation is not just personal, okay? Aquarius energy is not just personal. You understand? It is collective, systematic. It is revolutionary, okay? Old patterns are collapsing to allow networked innovation and field-aligned actions. Do you hear me? Remember that story I just told you about when, you've been at work and you've been in your corner. Next thing you know, you see how a broader perspective. This is what I was referring to. The collective is looking at it from a systematic and revolutionary. This is where old patterns to allow network innovation, one field aligned action. Your ribs could feel tight. Your pulse could be racing. This is activation. This is not anxiety. The planetary system is testing alignment. Resistance is optional. Coherence is functional. Why it matters for StarCommanders and node holders. Anybody else heating up? I'm heating up. The grid cannot carry outdated identity. You know who's in charge of the grid? You. And you can't handle outdated identity patterns. This is what it's saying. Innately, your technology, you and mama, you can't, you guys are shifting, changing, okay? This is your activation. The planetary system is testing the alignment. The grid cannot carry outdated identity patterns anymore. Mars and Pluto will make sure of that. Planetary filter. Only authentic energy can flow. That's heart. Damn, bro. Can you imagine that? The heart. I thought only the heart aligned. For you stabilize billions of nodes. Quantum technicians, oneselves collapse to make room for authentic signals. Old cells collapse to make room for your authentic signal. Change hurts because it is alive. You are a living intelligence. This is what it means to be alive. Welcome. Neptune, world point in Aries, dreams in motion. Neptune at 0 point Aries equals world point activation. Get ready, big stepper. A lot of you were ahead of the curve. Get ready. Oi, yo, thank you for the rose. Neptune at 0 degrees Aries. This is a big deal. This is a world point activation. Dreams and intuition are no longer personal. They are literally planetary instructions. Okay, this is to the young elders. This is to the foundational race that completed a cycle, soul retrieval, and they're standing on business. And they're stepping into their cymatic authority on another level. Aries is the head, okay? You guys are birthing this new generational energy. Some of us came into this incarnation in this Pisces, and now we're coming into this Aries. Neptune amplifies your intuition, the collective sensitivity, and the imagination. Aries equals sovereignty, courage, decisive action. We got Pluto sextile Neptune. This is a pipeline transformation, courage, embodied action. Why? Why? What's the relevance? Neptune in Aries calls for immediate courage-driven alignment. Your intuition, now a node in the planetary feedback system. Dreams are instructions. They're not acting in distortion in the grid. Why? It matters for you, Commander. Waiting for clarity or permission is no longer an option. It is absolute. The field intelligence is moving through embodied action and your heart. Your intuition and dreams are active signals. To my quantum technicians, dreams not acted on or are illusion. Move on what lights you up. Go Nova. Cosmic nodes of consciousness. Planetary alignment. You are not just a self. You are a node. You understand, big stepper? Yeah? You ever seen a plasma ball? Go look at a plasma ball. You're not just a self, you are a node. That is a signal alignment, sovereign steward, network coherence, temporal stabilization, alignment without effort. Yeah. You are center Santa without even effort. Okay. Every regulated heartbeat and every embodied decision reduces static. Yeah. We love the peace. We love the clarity. Royalty. High. All hidden light is noise. Clarity equals coherence. You're regulated to this. This is the planetary relevance. This is mechanics. That Aquarian stellium. Leo moon. Full node network activation. Planetary nodes equals behavioral energy fields. Your planetary node is a behavioral energy field. This is not a location. This is not a title. Its alignment now is actionable, behavioral, and embodied. Big deal. Why it matters for StarCommanders? Nodes do not direct, they transmit. They hold coherence in real time. Your clarity is functional. It stabilizes the planetary lattice. Thank you, quantum technicians. Nodes stabilize the lattice through your clarity. Thank you. Stay clear. The system responds. This is stewardship, not authority. Horizontal alignment. This ain't a hierarchy where you climb that Mount Meru, get your sit. This ain't about people, place. This is about you and your soul. You, every day we had to wake up, get aligned, breathe, regulate our nervous system, get to zero, station there. This is natural for us now, okay? It's regulated. So it's not so much up and down. You've locked in and sealed. You gained coherence. Welcome. Now, this is more of a horizontal alignment. This is where we begin to play, okay? This is where old earth authority, which was a vertical hierarchy, which is extraction-based from top down. This new earth stewardship is horizontal, atmospheric, resident-based. A lot of us are creating the sky grid as we speak, okay? Nothing is overthrown. Nothing is ruled. What cannot integrate quietly will fall away. Alignment is mechanical, not your moral feelings. Yes, washing your ass, I don't care how you feel. Do that daily, okay? This ain't about a moral. This ain't about judgment. This is about necessity, being capable, sustaining, holding your signal and not leaking it everywhere, okay? I'm serious. Being able to be capable to hold harmony. Being able to walk in a room with someone who imagine having two friends, right? They don't know each other, but they're on the couch waiting for you to walk in. And then you walk in, you're the middle point. You kind of open the space. You represent that on a planetary level. It's like two opposing forces who've war with each other. All of a sudden can sit at a table and eat. Thank you, mother. Nothing is overthrown. Nothing is being ruled. Okay? Why? This Aquarian stellium is amplifying and it's distributing power structures over centralized control. It's a big deal. Keep staying regulated. Okay? This weather modified bullshit, these narratives that are trying to get into your headspace, they're feeling it now. Okay? They're destructing under their own dissonance. You have to stay regulated in your network. Oops, I meant nervous system. You see how your mycelium network, okay? Love you. Stay in your heart. Who give a damn? Those that love you will love you, period. You don't have to be... See, the heart ain't the labyrinth. The heart ain't the mind. The heart is with the body. The heart's not in your head. The heart's with the body. That tells you something. Get in your body. Get in your body. Your body's the original space tech. Your body's the original technology. Saturn plus Uranus is influencing this systematic restructuring. It don't got to take long. Bang! It's going to be quick. This Aquarius stellium, we got 5 planets in Aquari. And it's Dreamwalker's birthday today. Make sure you tell her happy birthday. For real. Listen, Saturn plus Uranus influences systematic restructuring. Stewardship equals field-based, not ego-driven. You are a stabilizer, not a ruler, okay? So it's a different type of authority. Stewardship now looks like what? Speak only when clarity is present. Act only when timing is obvious. Trust silence as a tool. Let the system self-correct. Welcome, welcome. Why does this matter for Star Commanders? Your field communicates more than words. And acting without alignment is pure static. Okay? A lot of you are becoming aware when your systems are not aligned. That's a big deal, dude. So with that, you're starting to become aware that, your field communicates more than words. Acting without alignment creates static. I can give you many scenarios, dude. You be in a low vibration, you're going to stub your toe. Bang! Your breathing's going to change. Bang! You're going to have to re-regulate. Bang! It's like a child going between the mommy and the daddy, and different houses have different ecosystems, different vibrations, different worlds, and she has to adjust between them to survive. That's literally what a lot of us had to do. Son of a bitch. Okay? You're very well of the flow on a whole nother level. You're something of a superhuman. This is a flow where you fit now. Step back where you don't. This preserves integrity across the planetary network. You have that kind of power. Quantum technicians, coherence is distributed, not centralized. Okay? It had to be centralized. You had to focus on you to get to your top, like the star and the tree. Now it's fucking shattering out. It's leaking out. Okay? It's flowing. And it's not just centralized. Flow where you fit and step back where you don't, period. Why does any of this matter? Because your body is a literal planetary instrument. Okay? That is why. And you're probably becoming aware of it now. On a whole nother level. Okay? We don't need to look at our phone to tell us the weather. That's crazy. Our ancestors would have been pissed. Like, what are you telling me right now? That's magic. How are you predicting? How are you doing that? Dreamwalker said, BDE overflow, big divine energy overflow, a self-sustaining system for a planetary network. You did that with yourself. That's powerful, man. The Heartfire rising. But for real, and I'm going to be talking about this for a while, guys, because a lot of you made a planetary instrument. What does that mean? You made a whole archetype, whole architect. You stepped into a superhero on a planetary level character. More than that, you actually dove in. You probably, you could have spent a second or a minute. That's not relevant, but you put intentions towards this newer version of yourself that is bigger. Bigger is better. Okay. Why does this matter? Your body is sensor and stabilizer. It's a sensor and it's a stabilizer. So that sounds like two different things right there. Your nervous system equals planetary interface. When you start really integrating what I'm saying right now, right? Your nervous system equals the planetary interface. Calm equals structural participation. Stillness equals active signal tension. Tension equals distortion. Relaxation equals coherence. Every breath, heartbeats in alignment sends information. Information goes through the system into the grid. Okay? Talk about grid work. Why did I even bring this up? What's the planetary relevance of this? Well, Neptune's in Aries. You're about to have some crazy intuitive courage. Leo moon equals heart-centered. Embodiment. The network requires fully felt presence. The body reads, senses, and transmits before the mind. Every unregulated pulse creates static. Trust me, you can feel it when you're around. Listen, bro, there's nothing better than being around someone who can hold space for you, where you can dance a little, sing a little. Their space is fertile. We can create in space, but there's people that can't hold space. You understand? There's people that are not regulated, and to be around them, it's like walking on glass, chaotic. Okay? We don't talk about that, but I'm here to tell you that an unregulated pulse creates static, and we're not dealing with that no more. Every grounded, coherent presence stabilizes billions of nodes because your nervous system is a planetary gateway, Star Commander. It's my quantum technician. Nervous system regulation literally stabilizes timelines. Ground yourself, help the world. Per usual, I want to get into harmonics. I want to get into shadow and lights. Holistic. Leo and Aquarius from the full spectrum. See, Leo's shadow needs validation. It is performative confidence. It is collapse without an applause. But Leo's light is embodied self-knowledge. It is warmth, leadership without an ego. I would dare say right in the middle. You understand? If you love your universe, right? Because this ain't team light. It ain't a binary, this versus that. We don't care anymore, bro. So the reason why I brought up the poles, so we can learn to fly. Aquarius shadow, ready? Detachment, disguised as superiority, rebellion for identity, judging others as unconscious. Aquarius light is networked clarity, collective guidance, and innovation without ego. By now, you guys should see very clearly what I'm talking about, because there's a fine line between all this, dude. I'm going to say it again, because this is literally what's happening to us. The struggle with Leo is need for validation, performance, confidence. The light in Leo is embodied self-knowledge, warmth, leadership without ego. You guys should resonate with both of these, right? And you went from the most low to the most high, and you should be an oversoul perspective, because we're not losing our identities, okay? Because it's not an identity problem. We're not having, we're reading the poles, okay? So Aquarius shadow is detachment disguised as superiority, rebellion for identity, and judging others as unconscious. This is what we've been measuring. We do this regularly. This is Aquarian energy. We're doing it this whole month. So if the shadow is detachment disguised as superiority, rebellion for identity, judging others as unconscious, the light is, you're going to see it. Network clarity, collective guidance, innovation without ego. Okay? To help you fly, because in the number 11th, the 11th house. Okay? Why this section even matters, Corey? What's the planetary relevance? So the full moon illuminates blind spots in self-expression, while the Aquarian stellium plus Leo moon equals a mirror for the collective accountability. Shadow energy is a field disruptive. Light energy is the field stabilized. Okay? We're talking eclipse and nodal activations. This is behavior over what is that called? This is behavior over your mama. Okay? Nodes are behavioral, controlled, relaxed. Timing has sharpened. And because of that, collaboration emerges. You know what? That's crazy. I had a collaboration with someone today. I never do that shit. My heart was racing, bro. I couldn't breathe. I wasn't regulated. I'd never done this. I had to remember, Corey, listen to her. Pay attention. All right. You see how that's different? Okay, that's different. Dreamwalker said that was great. Thank you. That was awesome. Glad you were there. But a lot of you, when you control, relax, you're going to notice timing sharpened. Use this on all aspects. Collaborations will emerge. You and your world will connect. You'll be able to connect to your body, and your body will connect to your mind, just like the heavens and the earth. Mira que pasó. Conflicts will dissolve. Ease without explanation. Ease, ready? Ease. Oh God, ease without explaining. You don't need, listen, sometimes you need to ease. Okay? Without explaining your ass. That equals correct positioning. And when you're in resistance, ready? That's misalignment. That's when you start to deteriorate. Stand in your effing node. Don't chase it. Okay? Why, Corey? What is the planetary relevance? Well, lunar nodes plus eclipses equal behavior diagnosis for the planetary coherence. This eclipse is activating and accelerating the culminations of cycles. The field intelligence equals encoded behavior, not titles or location. Okay? This is maintenance over creation, new earth. The age of caretakers and the coherence has begun. Stewards. Heller. Act only when necessary. Hold power without branding it. I ain't gonna tell you what to do. You are a big stepper. Sense intelligence without claiming authority. Yes, to connect somebody on the heart level is a form of intelligence. It doesn't need to be taken for granted. Realize for what it is. Okay? Your nervous system as a planetary gateway, breathe, pause, feel. Your nervous system equals what, Corey? Interface between your personal evolution and the planetary field intelligence. Your regulated state of being ain't a small thing. Some of us are, getting high on short stuff. And you regulate it. You stabilize the grid. I'm here to tell you dissonance equals chaos for the collective nodes. We don't like that no more. Why this section exists. Leo's full moon in Aquarius stellium equals energetic activation. It's requiring a body level integration. Some of us been here before, but the difference is now we're able to receive to a deeper level. That's beautiful. That's a cycle. Circle, completion. You say you got X amount of lives, and you do that like numerous times, 9 times, spheres, whatever. And then you're really born. Because this is just the matrix. Okay? Integration equals your activation. Leo full moon, Aquarius stellium. I love that word, stellium. Call me Daddy Stellium. No, I'm just kidding. Neptune, Aries, Mars plus Pluto equals full ass spectrum planetary initiation. This is why I've been excited lately, because we're talking about a planetary initiation. A lot of you have been personally initiated. You've been through the fucking ringer. And it's your heart that you endured. And now it's happening on a planetary level where the universe is literally, because it's divine timing. It's not Corey's timing, right? It's not Mama Rose's time. It's divine timing, which happens to be your timing. You understand? It's weird, okay? It's intelligent. How about that? It knows. Leo's full moon and its stellium, Neptune, Aries, Mars, Pluto, all are in Aquarius, okay? Integration equals presence over performance, action over thought, heart over ego, signal over noise, because you don't need to prove anything. You exist. That is the signal. That is enough. This is the reclaiming of your heart. If your body is the terrain, well, what's the effing heart? Think about it. Guardian. That is you, reclaiming your heart, that you embodied leadership. Release, performance, hiding, survival, all these limp dick identities. Stand in your clarity, in your hearts, and in your own presence. Your light literally stabilizes the grid. Your presence creates coherence. Leo, the full moon, is a Heartfire activation. And I'm so grateful for today. I know, listen, there's more than 25 people watching. There's more than the people in this room watching. The grid, the universe is listening. And with this Aquarian stellium, the collective is being accountable. This is accountability. With the Mars and Pluto, this is a transformative embodiment. With the Neptune and Aries, this is a courageous dream in effing motion. And we are traveling together on this craft right the fuck now. Why does this matter? Star Commander, hear me? You are embodied leadership, and you are functional to a whole planetary evolution. Your signal is your authority, and you're not asked to dominate. You are asked to transmit the clarity and the coherence and the courage, because your presence stabilizes the planetary intelligence. This is a higher intelligence. Okay? Stand in your truth. So, in closing, full moon in Leo. Feel the energy that you have carried, the light that you have reclaimed, and the signal that you have aligned to. You didn't just hear these words, you have embodied them, and you have showed up. And the planetary field knows it. The cycle ain't gonna be like a cycle you think. Be wise. You'd be wise. Be wise. Don't be a fool. You're not the same. And for your terrain, nothing will be the same. This is a new. And the full moon has illuminated what is real. Thank God for what is real. It's reflected where you have dimmed your own self and where have you been hiding. Where have the survival patterns once ruled? Now you are stepping into clarity, right? Into coherence and embodied leadership. Know this, that you are enough. I don't care how you feel. You're going to need a non-local will. I'm telling you truth. This ain't church. You're more than enough. Okay? I know it sounds corny, but I wish you really knew what that meant. Okay? Your presence is enough. Your heart is enough. Your regulated nervous system is appreciated, bro. You hold coherence, okay? Mental illness goes away. Peace be still. People, you are something of a golden standard. Things can grow, develop, and expand. You be hitting soul aspects with people in seconds. Know this, that you are enough. Every pulse of your awareness and every moment you choose to exist without an apology. I think it's hot. I think it's fine. I think listen, it's so attractive. When a woman stands in her fullness, or a person in general stands in their radiance, that's real intelligence. That's called stability. They're not tripping over the same thing. They're more of a planetary intelligence, new network, new you. Stand now in your heart. Stand in your clarity. Stand in your presence. Guys, this is going to be the part where we do a planetary water activation ceremony for the Heartfire rising, okay? Thank God for Heartfire. Heartfire is different, okay? StarCommanders, node holders, and planetary collective. What is water? Water is a conductor of energy, okay? It mirrors your heart, it carries your intentions, and it amplifies your signal into a planetary field. When it is combined with your breath, your nervous system, and the full moon's energy, water becomes a whole quantum transmitter. It carries your intentions through the physical, emotional, and planetary layers, and tonight, the water is your bridge to the cosmic nodes. Let it reflect you. You are the alchemist and the philosopher, okay? Now, whether you're a master alchemist, master philosopher, is if you have the ability to embody your truth, to live what you philosophize, to live your alchemy. That's what makes a master. Okay, so take advantage of this moment. Go get some water. Go get your water. I will be putting this on YouTube. Thank you for the rose. Get your water. I'm gonna chill here. I'm gonna probably play some music. I'm gonna give you like a minute, and we gonna get into it. I'm gonna play something that's gonna hit your heart really, really, really. Breathe, inhale, release the noise. Allow yourself to get to this type of space. You don't have to, but if you could allow yourself, it'd be nice.
I just got paid today, so I filled up my truck.
You are seen, you are held.
Thank you to boss.
You are recognized by the Planetary network.
Kind of stuff. Life was too crazy, questioning, am I enough? Thank you to void. It's in you that I trust. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. Lift up my praise to you. Thank you to void. I see my dreams coming true. Coming true.
Welcome, Crafty. We're about to do a water ceremony, and we're getting our water.
Standing strong again.
Guys, hold your water if you could. Hold your water. Say it out loud with me. Say it to yourself. Say, I am seen, I am held, and I am recognized by the Planetary network. Let your heartbeat flow with the water. Release. Release fear and survival identities. We're not going back to any of that. And as you exhale, you're not just exhaling, okay? You are pushing the energy into the water. It's dissolving, it's neutralizing, it's transforming. And say it with me. Make this decree with me. I release fear. I release comparing. I release any survival identity. Now, if you can't place your hand over your chest, over the water, and imagine your heart as a literal transmitter. And speak out loud or in your mind, my presence stabilizes the timeline and supports the collective field, for I embody my truth even when no one is watching.
I'm gonna step out in faith and just say this. I have faith and I believe in our dreams manifesting. Let's go! Am I standing strong again? Am I standing strong again?
Let this be a release in radiance. Claiming your node. Dissolving attachment. And activating the creativity and the courage. Say it with me. My creativity, my courage, and light flow without an apology, without conditions. For I align with the pulse of the planet. My signal is clear. It is coherent. And it is resonant. Ashe, ashe, so it is, so it shall be. Drink with me, family. You deserve this. This is your heart, your node, your frequency. This is your right. And it's only getting started. Ashe, transmission complete. Cheers! Cheers! You guys are awesome. You guys are solid people. Thank you for holding the grid. Thank you for holding the line. And thank you for showing up. Have a good night.